In this video, you will learn how to access the functions embedded in DJI RS2's home touchscreen, including auto tune, balance status, follow mode, and follow speed. On the top bar of the touchscreen, you can directly view information such as the current battery level and user profile. Tap the top left icon on the touchscreen to enter auto tune. To start auto tune, tap Start, and the gimbal will automatically adjust its motor to a proper torque according to the actual payload weight, ensuring optimal stabilization. To enable Super Smooth, tap the icon on the touchscreen, read the notes carefully, and then tap to start auto tune. The motor stiffness adjustment allows you to fine-tune the power that is applied by the motors as they react and balance the weight on each axis. Tap to enter Balance Status screen. Here, you can check the gimbal's balance status. When the gimbal is tilted by 15 degrees and the stiffness bar on each axis is green, it means the gimbal is optimally balanced. If it is yellow or red, it means the gimbal is not properly balanced. To obtain optimal stabilization and operation time, please perform gimbal balancing to the corresponding axes. Tap to enter Follow Mode screen. Swipe up and down on the screen to select a follow mode. The currently selected mode will be in yellow. You can also select Custom Mode and set the follow mode according to actual shooting needs. Tap to enter Follow Speed screen. On this screen, you can choose from 3 follow speeds: fast, medium, and slow. The default follow speed is medium. To satisfy every shooting need, Custom Mode is also available for follow speed settings. Slide right from the left edge of the screen to enter the Create screen. Time-lapse. In time-lapse, set the interval, duration, and frame rate for time-lapse. You can also add waypoints. Tap to start recording a time-lapse video. Motion lapse. Tap plus to set up to 10 waypoints, and tap each waypoint to adjust movement duration and stay time during the motion lapse. Panorama. For quick access to panorama mode, DJI RS2 offers 2 panorama modes, 3x3 and 180 degrees, which are ready to use without additional settings. When creating a custom panorama, you are allowed to set the sensor type, lens focal length, overlap, and interval according to the actual camera and lens type. After settings are done, DJI RS2 will automatically calculate shooting range and amount of still photos needed to create a panorama. Tap to start shooting panorama. Time tunnel. Tap to set the interval, duration, and frame rate, and DJI RS2 will automatically calculate the number of photos and the final length of the time tunnel video. Tap Next to set the starting angle and the number of rotations. When setting is done, tap Start to begin shooting. Slide left from the right edge of the screen to enter the System Settings screen. Enable or disable the silent mode to turn off or turn on system sounds, including the warning tone. Enable Push Mode to manually control the tilt and pan axis, where you can directly adjust the gimbal and camera to an optimal position for quick composition. Select Disable Selfie to prevent accidental access to selfie mode. More settings. Tap to perform horizontal calibration if the picture is not level, even when it is standing still. If the issue persists after horizontal calibration, use Tune manually. Whenever you find the gimbal lacks stiffness, shakes, or drifts, tap Gimbal Auto Check, and DJI RS2 will analyze its hardware status and output the status information afterward. Tap Restore Parameters to restore one or more gimbal parameters, and Bluetooth password to default settings. Tap Language to choose the on-screen language. The default language is English. Tap Device Info to check the current firmware version and more information on the gimbal. Slide up from the bottom of the screen to enter the joystick and front dial settings screen. Joystick speed allows users to control the speed of the joystick between high, medium, and low. In custom mode, you can set the gimbal speed to an exact value. Joystick Smooth allows users to control the smoothness of the gimbal between fast, medium, and slow. In custom mode, you can set the smoothness to an exact value. Dial Functions allows users to set the function of the front dial. The default function is to control focus. If you have already installed the focus motor, it is also available for control via the front dial. Dial Speed allows users to set the response speed of the function set for the front dial. After mounting the DJI Ronin RS image transmission system and connecting it with an HDMI and USB Type-C cable, slide down the screen to enter the image transmission screen. Aim the box in the middle of the camera view at the subject and press the trigger once to start tracking. Follow mode and follow speed can be adjusted at the bottom of the screen. When using Active Track, remember to adjust the follow speed according to the actual focal length of the lens. Thank you for watching.